Oh my
I'm so
God.
wrong with
We
that,
are
man.
definitely revisiting that today.
Yeah, I'm.
Absolutely. That's funny. Shit.
Oh shit!
Oh God.
All right. Oh, dude,
Whew.
we
Ladies and
automatically
gentlemen.
live on Facebook.
Yeah. We're live everywhere.
Okay, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we made a mistake. Last episode was not episode 17. That was actually episode 18. I apologize. We got numbers mixed up. Shit happens.
Shit happens, man.
Shit happens, But we are on to episode 19. So yeah, that part. Golly, man. My wife did my hair and I love it.
Oh
But
yeah.
like it's like some parts stick up. So my hair is locked now. It's
Okay.
of course it's small, but it's locked. And so, but like I'm in that stage where it's like they don't hang yet. They're like they have to be guided. You know what I mean? Like they have to be like if I want them to actually lay down on my head, I have to put a do-rag on. I have to,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? They got to be coached.
Okay.
Whereas like my wife, she can go to sleep however the fuck she want and they gonna lay down because they're fucking long down her back now. You know what I mean? So I'm jealous, of course.
I'm gonna put some music on. In the meantime, I'll wait for Chef to get on.
Cool. My son also has those.
Let me see if this works. Let me know if you hear this.
Yeah, good. I hear it. Say something.
Yeah. Check. I actually mixed this. It's a 27-minute.
Okay. Did you see? Okay, what is your memory of the fucking I Am Legend final scene?
Oh yeah, so about the double scene.
Yeah, like because I
Alternate-
remember him dying.
He did die.
He fucking died, right?
That's a theatrical version.
So what the fuck is this ending where he just walks out and they let him go?
That's the deleted scene or the deleted version.
The alternate ending?
Yeah, it's the alternate ending.
But that's what plays on fucking Netflix.
No way.
And yes.
Really?
Yes, on I Am Legend, the very end of it, he lives. So I'm like, because I happened to come across and I was like, what the fuck is this?
I don't remember this.
His ass got blown the fuck up.
He blew himself up.
But he literally just walked out.
Like, and then they all three of them like.
Yeah, so he gave the girl back to the fucking zombies or whatever.
No, I'm talking about the Mexican lady, the Hispanic lady. With her daughter. They all drive away.
Yeah.
At the very, very, very end.
Yeah, like what the
fuck? That's the alternate ending. And if they changed it on streaming platforms, I know why they did it.
Because they didn't like the tragedy.
Because most people found out when DVDs came out that there was an alternate ending.
Turn the music down a little bit.
Oh shit! Hold on. So I don't want to turn myself down. Oh yeah, this shit's way loud. How about now? Is that better?
Better, yeah. Hey, finally, sunshine. Damn. What's the third amigo? He is late. He's got some business to take care of, so he's handling that while we, do our thug thizzle.
Listen to it on my fucking phone to see if the sound is right.
It's good. It's good now.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to. I don't know if I need to file a complaint or something, because don't be changing up shit on me. Don't be changing up fucking endings on official platforms, because it just makes me feel like I was lied to in theaters. I remember when it fucking came out and I watched it in theaters and I was like, what the fuck? He fucking died. He got blown. Why would he blow himself up? And then come to find out, they show in the fucking. There's a reason I haven't seen that movie in fucking years. But that's what they're playing now. That's the new thing. And it's I don't like it. I don't like it. But I mean, I guess it's what is it more like politically correct or something?
No, it wasn't politically correct. Is the reason why they did it is because the audience petitioned to get that put into the alternate ending changed because it was better. Like the alternate ending was better than a theatrical cut by far, honestly.
I mean, sure, but like I feel lied to.
And well, yeah, definitely. Like some people, if they didn't know any better and did actual research, they would be like, "Hold on, I don't remember this shit," and then they would blame it on the Nelson Mandela theory.
The Nelson Mandela theory.
Oh, you don't know about the Mandela effect?
Oh, yeah. The Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
Is it Mandela or Mandela?
Mandela effect.
I've heard
Mandela.
Okay. But Mandela effect.
The reason why I call Mandela is because people thought Mandela died. I remember him dying like in the early 80s. Like, I remember that.
Motherfucker was still alive.
He was still alive. And when he actually died, or did he die?
Yeah, I think he Mandela. Died, right?
Yeah. Huh?
I think he died, right?
Yeah. He died in like 2000 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
But people were like,
"Oh shit, he was still alive."
He's still. I thought he died like a long time ago.
I thought he died a while ago.
So when people were like, "Yeah, why do like tons of people around the earth remember
him dying?
Joseph Mandela dying." Like I remember seeing funerals on CNN. You know, the whole world, like Michael Jackson coming out of nowhere. Like it was the whole nine. Like, how do we just forget that?
We all remember that. But see, this is why I think we actually do fucking time travel.
It's either that or parallel universes.
Here's my theory.
Oh, you're gonna
catch this. You remember the movie Deja Vu with Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
I said before I ever saw that movie, I didn't see that movie until last year, right? But and the reason we watched it, my wife put it on for me because I had mentioned this, right? So my theory about time travel is we do time travel. We have time travel before, but the way that we do it is not the way we see in the movies, right? So for example, when you know how like you see something, you be like, "Yo, this is fucking deja vu. I've seen this before." Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit early happened to me.
Because your future self is basically going back and saying, "Hey, if I could, like, you know, those moments when you like, if I can go back, I would do this differently."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like it's those moments, and our future self is doing that, and we remember it in the past. And so when it gets to that point, we're like, you know, I've seen this before. It's because your future self has, but we went back in our minds. And now we'll never experience that future anymore, which is why we have no memory of that future because we did something else. So you ever realize like in your deja vu, it doesn't happen the way that you saw it happen before because you did something different. So you changed, like you made one decision differently, and all of a sudden you're on a whole new path, right? And that's the only path that you remember.
Right.
That's my theory. I now.
Yeah, I mean that's a great, awesome theory.
I also
that means that you would have to figure out time travel in the future, and you would happen to still be alive.
I think it's all. I think we have the ability, we just don't know it. I think it's mentally okay. You think about the neural pathways that we have in our brain. How many neurons are firing in an instant in our brain? Right. Enough to wrap around a city block 16 times.
Right.
In one brain. So think, how many thoughts do you have in a day?
Millions.
And so I think that we have there's a neural pathway that is
so ahead of itself.
Yeah, like it's like, for example, it's
You
like a
process
Google search.
information so fast that you think that you've already lived it.
Exactly.
That's
It's almost
that's a scientific way of thinking, but I got to be better sci-fi way. And you know what? If somebody makes a movie based off of this, I'm fucking you up. You heard it here first. So memory, right? Memory is in your brain.
Mhm.
Those brain and what can be proven in the scientific world or sci-fi universe is tied to your DNA and it's passed down from generation to generation. You can actually, just like in, damn it, never mind. I can't even take the idea anymore because it happened in Assassin's Creed. It's based off the theory of Assassin's Creed. Like a person living in the 2000s.
And his memory is transferred to an older
ancestors, and
gotcha.
you're able to relive your ancient
yeah
memories.
That was in Forever Men or something like that. Where
Anakin or no,
huh?
I don't know.
It was with was not Matt Damon. It was who the fuck was it? I remember it was that dude from Doctor Strange, the black dude from Doctor Strange. He was in it. He was the bad guy.
Yeah. No, so you're talking about Infinite.
There we go. That shit. Where like he had died.
Hated. I remember you talking about that you hated that movie.
No, like I didn't. It's not that I hated it. It was just I don't know. It kind of fucked with me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like to be able to.
But that's totally different. Like they were immortal. Like they could remember things from
past lives,
but they went to through different bodies.
Yeah.
But in the way that your memory works in time travel, it's the same person. You just go back in time.
We having a hella philosophical beginning pre-show to this shit.
And nobody has taken any drugs because this is a topic.
No LSD. No.
All the time. And man.
This is just a high level of thinking. We're not actually high. This
is that ADHD talking, They're looking at TV and then you just start thinking, like men come up with the strangest thoughts all the time.
We just never say anything.
Nothing. We don't say nothing.
We don't say shit. Like, that TikTok was like, yo, I could really kill somebody. Whoa. Like that's a real, like, we have that all day.
Oh man. They're like random thoughts, like I'm just watching TV and then I'm like, oh shit. I remember in fact third grade I did this and this and that.
Yeah.
Just from
like I have thoughts like, yo, like why the fuck, if everyone has different size asses, why is the toilet seat the same size? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like exactly. Shit like that.
Exactly.
It'd be like,
but you know what? Speaking of toilet bowls and ass sizes, in Japan, their toilet seats are smaller.
They got smaller asses?
Evidently, they got small asses because the toilet seats are way smaller everywhere in Asia compared to the US.
I feel like the creator of toilet seats.
I've sat on a lot of toilet seats in my 11 years there, so I know what they're too.
I have experience in this area.
And then, like in westernized places, they specifically order Western-sized toilets.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So, like, if you go like anywhere on base in Japan, like the toilet seats are up to American standards because the company Toto.
Well, I know shit. Dubai had regular like size toilets. Like I was like, even Malaysia, funny enough, had regular size toilets.
Well, Malaysia. Well, certain parts of Malaysia is Western.
Like, well, I was in Kuta Kinabalu.
Yeah, if you go to the other part, like the other side of Malaysia, Indonesia,
like Singapore,
Indonesia. So Malaysia is shared. Like
it's a bunch of islands and shit. Yeah.
So
like I've been to Singapore and Kuta Kinabalu, Malaysia, and Singapore. I mean, obviously the
Kuala Lumpur,
huh?
Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kuala Lumpur. I was like, you're saying it wrong.
No, I'm saying Singapore, but Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Got it. Yeah, Singapore is just Singapore. You know, I never knew that until like I actually went there. I thought Singapore was like a part of Thailand or something like that.
Yeah.
I never knew that it was its own like little part in its own country, and it's like an island, like off the coast of Malaysia.
Yeah. I thought that was the same. Why did I think that was the same place?
No,
I know we went to. I thought
there's difference.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look this shit
Singapore
up.
is its own country, and it's an island, like right off the coast of Malaysia, in between the two places. Singapore is probably more Chinese than anything else than Malaysia.
Yeah, that's like it's. Oh shit! You're fucking right.
Yeah, you see the geographic.
Yeah, it's like
in the middle. It's in the middle of Malaysia.
Yeah, Kuala Lumpur is in the middle, and then Singapore is like all the way down south.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Hey, geography lesson of the day.
I know, right?
Yours truly, world travel.
These ain't shit.
So then, Kuala Lumpur got the hotel with the 3 and the boat going across it, right?
That's Singapore.
That's Singapore?
Yeah, that one's got is it the boats? The boat hotel?
It's got a big ass boat on the top of it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Why did I not know that?
Right.
Kuala Lumpur is another rich country. Oh,
wait, where the fuck is that boat at? Where the fuck is that shit at?
Why is Singapore like one of the richest places in the South China Sea?
It's fucking clean as shit.
You know why it's clean or why it's rich? Why they have some?
Because they're right through the strait, so everybody come through there to drop off trade and shit.
Trade, yeah. It's the trade route.
They got that bitch on lock too.
Yeah, you can't go.
Chef, hold on now. Damn, he trying to talk.
Yeah. You can't go to the Indian Ocean. You can't go to the South China Sea.
Hey, what's up with it, Sunshine? What's up with it? I'm late, but I'm technically, yeah, I'm late.
Really?
Yeah. That's
all right, PhD, you've been relieved of your duties.
Yeah. Take care of that, whatever the fuck you got going on off. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. All right, I gotta find now. Damn, now I gotta think where I went to Singapore. Why did I think that was Kuala Lumpur?
They're very good.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Either way, I've been to Malaysia twice, so
yeah,
whatever.
Either way.
Anyway,
are we ready to rock and roll, fellas?
Yeah, are you, motherfucker?
Hey, y'all still like gossiping like church chicks that finally got to sleep at the end of Sunday service.
Yeah, we had to keep the conversation going because we were missing a member.
Thinking about money in the building, on the phone with the lender, and I'm living. If the bank had a cap, I would visit.
We gonna go H-Town tonight, y'all.
Trying to get millions, get a bigger high view, so vivid.
It's your boy. I was late for pre-show, but it's all right. I had to handle some business. What do you say?
How are you so cool? Oh, so cool.
You better not get us copyright. I know that.
Hey, check this
How
out.
are you so
Let's go, Big Rob.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Hello,
Jesus.
Let me turn my volumes is all off.
He didn't have time. He didn't have time.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
That's what happens when you don't show up for pre-show.
Facts. Your mama.
You don't get the chance to test your shit right.
You gotta test your sound out. That's what it's for.
Gotta test your sound out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an all-new episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. Just a panel of brown people having good conversations over here. I am your host, Big Rob. What's going
on, y'all? It's your boy DJ Chef, man. Ain't no statements coming out. Uncle Joe's over here talking about fund the police and shit. So it's just DJ Chef. Yeah, it's just DJ Chef tonight. It's just DJ Chef.
And it's me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. About to drop mad tea today. Mad. know who we are. We came to drop bars.
Carla showed up to work today,
Boy, look, we got everybody's here. You know, they couldn't make it to the women's episode, but you know, they're at work today. Her and Sunshine. You know, I ain't throwing no shade.
The gang is all here.
Yeah. Hey, before you get started, let me go ahead and just get you boys all riled up. My senior citizen Uncle Joe, you know, and I got the direct line. That's my guy.
You should have texted him before he had that.
Hey, look, man, look, yes. I did not know what Uncle Joe was gonna get up there and just. He was trying to rally the troops. That's what he was trying to do.
That nigga said, "Stay tuned." That's what he said.
I mean, yeah, yeah, man.
Mr. Biden, listen here. Listen
go
here.
Ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
We've talked about this before. We talked about this before, and it seems we had to say it again. Mr. Biden, we elected you for one reason and one reason only, because we didn't fucking like Trump. Okay.
I was just about to say, I hope you're going to where I think you're going. That's the only reason why. And you know what? And
the popular vote won.
A lot of people are regretting it.
I'm not regretting it.
I'm not saying like it's a regretful decision, but because it's shitty either way. But at the same time, like because you won. How about you do the things, we're not asking for much. You should do a little bit of the things that you campaigned on so you can satisfy the bases, both sides. And you can have some type of, agreement, even from across the aisle. Oh, man.
Carla said, he hired the prosecutor to get them PPP loan violators. Facts. No, listen.
Yeah.
You right, PhD. We're not asking for much, okay? We're not asking. And here's the thing, right? I know we can't expect much
at all,
right? We can't expect much because that's what these politicians do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Joe Biden is a politician. Kamala Harris is a politician. So, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they gotta do to
They're gonna politic. They're gonna politic it out.
They're gonna politic it out. That's what they do. So. What is this unexpected? Absolutely not. Here's the thing, right?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I was gonna give. Usually, I'm the one to bash politicians, no matter what's going on, because why not? Why not? But he was coherent. He was a little bit coherent, a lot better than before. This speech was a whole lot better than his stuff that he comes up with, on the fly. He stuck to the prompter, stayed on pace. He didn't ramble off like an old senile man. So, props.
And and that was good. But obviously the one part, he seemed very lucid to me. But
he wasn't all the way there. I'm saying he's a little bit better than usual.
Yeah.
And typically those speeches take up to 2 hours. They cut him down to one. He's like, hey, you get 1 hour. Anything longer than that, he's gonna be rambling off, and he's gonna get sleepy. And he might
it's gonna be a problem.
He's gonna get sleepy.
Joe has to get his nap, right? Every 3 hours it takes.
Past 10 o'clock. Joe's going down for the count.
Here's the thing, right? So there was one portion in there that everybody's talking about. It takes work to get the clone just right, my guy.
Oh shit,
Carlo.
No, you know what? That ain't no lie. He did look a little bit more vibrant.
He did, didn't he? A little bit more tan, more
Joe Biden actually died during this whole 2 years, and then they were just working on a clone to get him just right.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Conspiracy theory. Oh man, I bet QAnon is gonna be all on that right now.
See,
he's a clone.
Listen, there was a portion in the State of the Union address that President Biden talked about, where he says, kind of nails on the chalkboard words to us, fund the police. Right now, We've talked about it on this podcast, what defund the police means, what it actually does, and the good that comes from it. Okay, so here's what he said. He said fund the police, and then he said, fund the training that they need, and I get that, funding the police to train them better because these fuckers need to be trained better. But here's the issue that I have with it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Number one, they have the fucking funds for training already.
They do.
So here's a fucking idea. If you don't want to spend more money where it's unnecessary, stop hiring these podunk ass people with no qualifications to do these fucking jobs.
How about increase the qualifications?
Ooh.
There's an idea.
That's a cheaper idea.
Make it more difficult. It's harder. Listen, it's harder to get a fucking driver's license in this country than it is to become a fucking cop. That's a
associate degree. All you need is an associate.
You don't even need
an associate's degree.
I'm sorry. No, you need at least 30 to 40 credit hours of college.
No. You don't need any of that. You don't need college at all.
Oh Lord.
You do not need. You need a GED or high school equivalent.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, you don't need anything. There are cops right now that
just
joined the force, 18 out of high school. No bullshit.
Yeah, man.
So you're telling me, and
I definitely agree with you, Carla. Carla says they should never. There should never intensive psychology exam done on people who want to be cops. There should be for sure. Yeah.
And here's the fucked up part, right? You have people like Kyle Rittenhouse who are qualified at the moment to be a fucking cop.
Peace officer.
He already said he wants to be one.
Oh, just want to justify for shooting a nigga.
So who's to say that that's not?
Oh man, you know what? And people are gonna fuck with him like once he gets to like the police academy and be like, hey,
that's if the police academy accepts him.
They will.
That's high profile, bro. Like you're putting yourself at
dude. Shaq became a fucking cop. Stop it.
Dog the bounty hunter.
Technically, Shaq is a sheriff in the state of Louisiana.
That's a little bit
doesn't fucking matter.
Yep.
He didn't do anything. He signed a piece of paper. Here you go. You're a fucking cop.
But you know what? Honestly, probably Shaq's probably smarter than most cops out there.
Yeah.
Very. I mean,
probably.
That's
look at the money moves that this motherfucker's making.
You know
exactly.
That is not, you know.
He's not a dumb guy. Yeah, he didn't go to college.
No, he did. He graduated from LSU.
Wait, I thought he got drafted straight out of high school.
No, Shaq went straight. He's
my bad.
He's a graduate of LSU.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Either fucking way. Let's not make it. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Being a cop. There's a reason you don't get paid much to be a fucking cop. Because it doesn't take much to be a fucking cop. It's the same thing as the military. It doesn't take much to be in the military. It doesn't take much. You sign up. Matter of fact, they recruit your ass, and anybody that is able-bodied with no criminal record, even if you got a criminal record, they're like, we can get rid of that. Right,
if it's a class C, it's a low class misdemeanor.
There's motherfuckers that was facing life in prison that was like, you either going to the military or you going to jail, and they said, "Cool, I'm going to the military."
Cool.
Stop it.
The Army is the only branch that actually takes people like that.
That's
everybody
true,
else,
but either way, it's a fucking.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. It's not the whole military. Let's be specific.
There are chiefs in the Navy that were like that. There are chiefs. I know two.
Like from the Army?
No, that's straight Navy. I know two personally. I'm not gonna say their names because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I want their business. But No,
Yeah,
like for
don't
real.
be incriminating people. Don't be snitching on people out there.
Say it
man.
again, Carla. Carla said MAA school is longer than the police academy, though. Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
And the sustained training that we get, and we talked about this before, sustained training for Surf Bravo
Surf Alpha is longer than the fucking police academy.
Surf Bravo, like the training that we get on Surf Bravo is more intense than freaking police academy.
Facts. This shit, bro, it's
Crazy.
being a cop is a fucking joke. Anybody in the country can hold.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say it's very challenging, but the difficulty to be a cop is a joke.
Police academy,
Like what it takes to be qualified as a police officer is a joke.
So when you so back to the point, when you, President Biden, say fund the police for their training and all that shit, no, that's not it.
You know what? I just brought up an idea. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but we need to bring a police officer, a black police officer, or former.
We absolutely do. We absolutely do.
Hey,
anybody out?
I know the perfect person too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Listen, because we need to talk to him for sure.
Yeah, to have some inside information about training and
some just have dialogue, because there's shit that needs to be talked about that we only have.
Hit her up right now. I'm about to hit her up.
Please
don't let her know.
It's two people we can actually reach out to.
Get both of them.
Yeah, definitely
at the same time. We need them both coordinated at the same time. We need them both on here.
Done.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? So when President Biden, when you say fund the police, it's a slap in the face to the people that voted for you. Number one. Number two, you're saying fund them for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It has training is the problem, but qualifications is the bigger problem. So if you're able, when you control the life and death of someone, you need to get fucking qualified.
Say it one more time.
Doctors need to be fucking qualified. Lawyers need to be fucking qualified. Judges need to be fucking qualified. Why the fuck don't cops need to be qualified? So if the person that's making the arrest is 10 times less qualified than the judge or the lawyer that has to keep them out of prison,
right?
Tell me how that system's supposed to work.
You know what? You know what would be crazy if we had like
judge and a lawyer on here too?
No, judges actually policing the streets because they know the law. Like,
yes, completely back and forth, and would be like, you know, and when something, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Right? Right there on the street.
Here's the thing, right? That would be better. That would be better. Here's why, right? Because you have people like me that when you get pulled over, I know the fucking law. I know what statutes and all. I know the numbers. I know the shit, right? So when I tell you, hey, I wasn't doing X, Y, and Z because of this statute, or you can't search my car because of this statute, or you can't pull me out without probable cause because of this statute, or all of this. I know the numbers. So, but when I say that, I seem combative, and now all of a sudden the cop gets mad anyway. He won't do it anyway, just because he has the badge to say that he can.
You know what? I think what we'll see first before anything else, like what we mentioned, we'll probably see mechanized police, like robots, before we see judges walking the streets.
You'll never see judges walking.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be an age requirement. We ain't gonna see no old ass judge. Be like, all right, between the ages of 35 and 50.
That's crazy. You know what? That could actually happen. Like, say for instance,
that's a nice gap.
You're heading down the street. You're driving over the speed limit. You get pulled over. Your car gets disabled by a robot cop. They don't really get out of the car at all. The car pulls over to you.
You get a text ticket.
You get an e-ticket and be like, hey, you broke this law, you broke this law, you broke this law. Oh, also you're wanted on a warrant. Stand by. Police are
Right.
on the way. You can't get away.
You
You're
can't
locked
go
in
out.
your car. You're locked in your car. It's this.
PhD, I'm gonna need you to shut the front door.
But
'cause
see, here's
look,
the
Eli
problem.
might be listening. He'd be like, you know what? I like
That
this.
would be an infringement on your rights, though.
Say
You
it.
have
know
the
what?
right to get away, apparently.
We have the right to get away. Yeah, you have the right to flee from a scene. But the way things are going right now, and the way things people are want to be safe, they're signing their rights away.
But see,
Just
here's
like
the thing.
that.
I don't think you disable the car. I don't think you do it. It's just like running a red light, red light ticket.
Mhm.
It's just you don't even know you got that motherfucking tail coming in the mail. That's how it should be.
And I
Like,
actually
you speed-
here in the state,
Everywhere
yeah.
around the country, speed trap. It's not a speed trap. It's a radar.
Right.
And they
Radar.
they even give you leeway, right? We'll give you 10 miles per hour over. Anything over that, bitch, your ass is getting a ticket. Period. Now,
New York is super bad about that. I heard.
yeah, they are. Now, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck a lot of people up. A lot of people up. But, and here's the thing. Let's not put the money that you get from, because these fucking court fees are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even if you're not guilty.
Right.
It's fucking stupid. So even if I because for example, I got a ticket, not gonna say when. I had my lawyer show because I always do tickets.
back when you was out there on the West Coast.
When I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back
Thug, do my thug thizzle.
yeah, donuts and shit.
Yeah, well, hold on now. Let's allegedly. No, but I sent my lawyers to take care of it because I don't like this. I'm like fucking Mike Epps in All About the Benjamins. I show up to court and I break out knives and shit. I get nervous and shit. I feel like I'm going to prison. I don't like it. So I'd rather have my lawyers show up for me and take care of everything. Cool. And I'd say 9.5 times out of 10, I'm gonna get off because my lawyers know what the fuck they're looking at. Now, there's when my lawyer shows up to court and they tell me prior to them showing up to court, hey, this court date could get reset to a different time, right? I still have to pay a court fee for that time to show up, just for them to say, yeah, it's gonna be next Tuesday. Sorry.
Right. You got to pay your lawyer as well.
Yeah. So it's just fees on top of fees on top of fees, and at this point, you might as well just pay the shit.
Or represent yourself.
True, but that's just time. If I gotta work, that's like, and then they do the time at the worst possible time. It's in the middle of the fucking day.
Yep.
Whatever. So what you should do, what we should implement as infrastructure is you get these speeding tickets, and I wouldn't do the driving points thing. I would do like limiters on your car. If you're driving your car, you can't go above the speed limit, even if you want to. For 6 months.
Okay. After a violation. Okay.
Yeah, after violation, right? And say because like a lot of people don't
that's gonna
pay
be a whole bunch of lawsuits because somebody got ran over by a semi truck because the semi truck lost control and they were trying to get out of the way and they couldn't because they couldn't speed up.
The limiter is 105, nigga. You don't need to be going 105. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, all right.
You don't say some shit like that. Like, you can't do anything egregiously over the speed limit. Like, let's say the limiter is set at 90.
90 would be.
Y'all over there talking about Iron Robot shit.
What'd she say?
Y'all talking about Iron Robot shit. Look.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah,
next topic.
We'll get with it later. We
got a couple more.
We gotta talk about the Daily Show, man.
Yes,
And
Trevor
what happened
Noah.
with Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah put us on game
and hit the nail on the fucking head.
Yes. I missed it, so go ahead and fill your boy in.
So basically, Trevor Noah on the Daily Show had clips where he was talking about or not him, but reporters were talking about Ukraine and Russia and what's going on, right? Each one of them were saying, this is not like a third world country. This is a standard European country. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? Everyone was like this, and they were like, I have to choose my words carefully here, but this is a European country here. Like, this is not some podunk country. This isn't
Africa. This isn't Iraq. This isn't Afghanistan. These are civilized white people.
Yeah, basically, it's the civilized European country, right? That's what they were saying.
And one reporter actually blurted out. He was like, you know, these are people, you know, that are, you know, could be your neighbors, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yes.
I was like, okay, all right, I get it that
you didn't see anything wrong at the time.
Are fair skin, and you know what? After looking at it, you wouldn't pay any attention to it at all. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, it is a European country, and this doesn't happen very often
in a civilized country.
What they were saying,
until you think about, like, wait a minute,
you really think about it, it's like, man, that's some racist shit you just said.
Then on top of that, you're saying this doesn't happen in European countries when Europe literally had 100-year war.
Yes.
That's the name of the fuck. This is what they do. Okay. This is standard practice for them.
Standard practice in Europe.
And so to say that, number one, and Trevor Noah said it like perfectly. He was like, let's just say we could forget about the racism. Like, God, I hope we can forget about the racism, but let's just say we forget about the racism, right? This is Europe, where wars originated. This is where the mecca of wars. This is what they do. This is like Scandinavia, fucking Viking area. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what the fuck they do. So to say that this doesn't happen in quote unquote civilized European countries is, number one, bullshit and not factual information.
Yep.
Number two, racist as fuck when you think about it. Because when you first hear it, you're like, okay,
it's not that bad.
No big deal.
When you think about it, you're like, okay, so you're saying white people can't fight with each other, and two, you guys are civilized, more civilized than these other countries. So you know, war shouldn't be happening where you live. It should only be happening to Africans and
where your ancestors lived.
Yeah, and Middle Easterns. They're the only ones that should be fighting over territory and stuff.
Right. Like, this is a Sunni and Shiite war. This is not, you know, this doesn't happen.
This doesn't happen.
Like, we're too prestigious for this.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know, like, so first things first, kudos to Trevor Noah for putting that message out there and actually putting us on notice. Like, we need to pay attention to shit like this, because it
happens all the time.
Happens daily, and we don't even think twice about it. We're so and PhD, you said it in the pre-show, we're so conditioned to not think anything of it that we don't think anything of it, and then when it happens and somebody points it out, you're like, holy shit, this happens all the time.
Yeah. So there's overt racism, and then there's covert racism. And this news report was really covert, but Trevor Noah,
overt but covert.
Yes. Oh, it's covert, overt
racism. Yeah, like, it's like they're not hiding it.
And then in the street terms, it was really like sneak dissing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was sneak dissing, like on some real sneaky shit.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say your name, but you know who the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. But so if it was just one news reporter, I could see it as a mistake. But multiple networks had the same narrative. Like,
and then to say
like the writers of the show didn't even say anything about it. Like, hey, wait a minute. Okay, and on top of that, you don't have black people in the back saying, "Hey, that sounds a little bit."
Don't
crazy.
You think we should probably take this
Don't
out?
you think we should rewrite that or change the narrative on that? No, let it run. Let it run.
Run it.
Everybody else is saying the exact same thing. We're gonna say what they say because they get the good ratings. So we want the good ratings. We're gonna say exactly what they're gonna say and not think twice about it. And if we're wrong, and don't apologize.
Yeah. What is the Black News Networks?
That's great. That is, you know what? These major networks like CNN, they hire a lot of Black people, Black anchors, people in the spotlight, but there's no one behind the scenes running anything.
That's what I want.
And that was the point that I was trying to make last show about influencers. If there was a Black news network funded by our powerful people that would change the narrative or dictate the narrative,
that would make a difference.
See? You see what I'm trying to say? I couldn't get it out yesterday because I was pissed. I was like, yo, why can't you understand what I'm trying to say, my brother? I'm trying
to say it. I know I'm not saying it, but I'm trying to say it. Then you hear me.
And in my mind, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just put my Farrakhan hat on, and then maybe you'll understand where I'm getting at. Because you seeing that I'm light skinned and I'm not a dark brother. That's the problem. That's your problem. You don't see me who I am. You're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
You don't see me for what I can be.
No, all jokes aside, man. But yeah, that's exactly the thing that we need to do, or that needs to be started. And we did have our own Black news network on BET, but
see how long that lasted.
Just like some Iggas, so we sold out, and now Black entertainment TV is no longer. It's a shell of itself, man. Honestly.
Look, we only got BET After Dark no more. You know what I'm saying? That's when BET was at its prime.
106 in Park back, man.
So BET After Dark is all time, 24 hours a day now.
What if we do it would not call it 106 in Park, call it 107 Central, just to change it up just slightly. And do the same shit.
106, man, but the thing is no one does music reviews or music video reviews anymore. That's played out. You gotta come up with something totally different.
But they had the rap battle. Y'all remember the rap battles?
Blind Fury was the GOAT.
Of all, he will forever be. That's the rap battle.
Blind Fury.
When you got Diddy and Jadakiss,
he had Chris Brown walk off the stage because he was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. This nigga's amazing.
Yeah.
He not even a nigga, but
Well, that's what the verses are for.
But it's so few and far between. It's not and that's the celebrities that we know. This is not upcoming rappers, and
but it sets the stage for something like that in the future.
Facts.
True. And all verses has got to do is just capitalize on that. Be like, oh, you know what? You want to be featured on this? They just start up a program where they do something once. You know what? I'm gonna shut up because that's just giving them ideas. I need my moolah for that.
Thank you. Don't give me yours for free. Listen, should we change topics here?
All right, yeah, we're gonna change topics. Switch gears. Switch rudders.
So we talked about the the Trevor Noah shit, right?
Right.
So kind of on those lines, we talked about this before, but this critical race theory thing is this an instance where critical race theory comes into play?
So yes, absolutely. This is so the premise of what critical race theory is for. This is the main reason why it's needed, not for what it's publicized as. So
say it again.
Critical race theory is publicized one way, but that's not the way it's supposed to be meant. The way it's supposed to be meant is like this. The example that we've given you about white people talking about this is not a European country, or this is a European country. This isn't Afghanistan. This isn't blah, blah, blah. They don't know any better. Critical race theory teaches them, hey, that's racist. There's racial there's racial undertone in it. Because
they're doing it without even knowing they're doing it. Denying,
exactly. And critical race
people
theory,
of color getting on the train to leave the city. You got folks out there -3 degrees. People of color. No, hold on. You know, y'all are in the middle of a war.
Yeah.
And you're not letting people of the opposite color leave.
And there's a whole bunch of examples out there in the world. I saw this video of this girl. She's eating lunch like on. It looked like they were in a fancy hotel or whatnot. And she's a sister. She's there minding her own business. There's like a lot of space behind her, and this white woman comes up like in her bubble, like right over her shoulder, starts taking a selfie on her phone. Trying to get the right lighting, and she's so close. She's so close to this young girl that like her hair is like over her shoulder, like her body, this woman's waist is like disrupting her hair on her shoulder, and like her hair, the white woman's hair is long. Also, she flips it over, and while the girl was eating, like, I don't know this woman. Why she's trying to take a selfie behind me, and there was another girl behind her. That's not the point. The point was there's a whole bunch of space. The mirror was she could have went all the way 10 feet back.
But you wanted to get behind me.
You wanted to just get behind her.
You get
me. That's what I'm saying. Like, it should be legal. It should be legal for me to just go, bitch, if you don't get your ass off me. Like, it should be like, I should be able to.
She was so reserved. She didn't say anything. She just sat there and was like, are you getting this on tape? Like, this is really, really happening. And again, the woman, the Karen was sitting there doing her thing, not really noticing, because some people are just in their own world. And I hate to say it, I witness it. Like when I'm walking down the street, I'm minding my own business, I have a path. And I'm just walking on my path with a purpose. I got stuff in my hand. I'm walking with a purpose. And somebody else is like walking lazily, like stargazing, and want me to move. No, I'm on a mission.
You better get the fuck out the way.
You better get out the way. And when I bump into him, and then I got a problem. Then no problem on the situation. I strategically move out of the way, like at a 90-degree angle. Like I make a left face, and then go back. Like quick step. And they straight come on back into me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We having a dance? Are we dancing right now? Like, and now I've become
Why
like,
can I see this perfectly in my head?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Oh God.
That's that military humor right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Bow.
You had a whole bunch of other places to go.
With the pivot too.
Yeah, 90 degrees.
Oh shit.
And she still walks in my path. I'm like, okay, you know what?
But you know what's funny?
Let me stop so she can keep walking. Runs right into me. I'm like, was that really necessary? You're looking at me right in my face. You saw that I moved out of the way.
What's funny to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. Bitch, you were looking right at me.
Make it.
Listen, I literally, so like my wife she's a very sweet woman. She's very, very nice, right? She's non-confrontational, right? Yeah. Unless she's in her car privately, and then she'll be road rage as fuck. But she's very nice, right? So we'll be walking in Walmart. She'll have the basket and be stopping for everybody. Like, no, go ahead. It's okay. Like me, on the other hand, I be like, I get upset. I'm like, give me the goddamn basket. No bullshit. I run people over with my fucking cart. I'm not moving. Bitch, if you come in my way, excuse me. I will walk over your head. You saw me coming. I'm not bullshit. I got my face is stone clear. I'm not no smile, no nothing. I run motherfuckers over. I don't give a
fighting in aisle 6, y'all.
Dog, no bullshit.
Chicken breast, we getting it in.
Nigga, look. I have been in Walmart
right now. Yeah, we definitely getting it in.
I've been in Walmart and I've shoulder checked so many white women. It's ridiculous. Really? and will not even turn around and be like, "Oh, sorry, nah, dude, I'm good. Keep it pushing. You should have got the fuck out the way." That's my mentality.
Exactly the point. And that there is a inferiority. Is that the right word? Inferiority. Yeah, complex going on with some people. I'm not saying all white people. I'm not saying all like even black people.
Oh, superiority.
Superior. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Superiority conflicts, not inferiority.
Yeah, inferior is us.
I was like, that doesn't sound right. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. But you get
that makes sense.
Yeah. So superiority complex with people in general and entitled people. Let's just say that. But most entitled people, we know who we're talking about. Yeah. So let's trying to be politically correct here. And not be insensitive, but
I don't sense. Listen here.
What the thing is,
not censoring.
I don't want to come off wrong. I don't want to come off racist, and that is the point. That is exactly the point, because I realize. Hold on, I realize what I'm saying. Why can't superior thinking people think that same way?
Wait a minute. Superior thinking people makes me feel like you saying smarter people.
Oh, well, okay. I was saying air quotes. There were air quotes. If you didn't look.
Okay. Gotcha. It was outside the camera view, so I couldn't. It was like over here.
My bad. Those were air quotes. I didn't think superior people are any better.
Yeah.
Air quotations. Superior people thinking, or superior thinking people think that they're better and can't stoop down to lower thinking levels, again in quotations. But us as normal civilized people, we understand and we choose our words very carefully.
Called us civilized. I like that.
Amen.
Exactly.
I like that. Picasso.
Magnifique.
But listen, there's no world where I will ever diminish myself or my self-worth for someone else. Never. Right? I will never.
Would you do it for $2 billion?
It's where to check.
Now, hold on now.
Ain't nothing to think about.
I've had this conversation. What was it? 2 days ago? We talked about the $1 billion.
You'll get over it.
So listen. So there was. I'm gonna talk about it. Look, because it's bad, y'all. I'm just disclaimer. This is not safe for work. Okay. No, it's not no sexual shit. But there was a question on was it Instagram? Yeah. And it was like, I'm scared to say.
Bring the wife on. She can say it. Let her say it. Bring her on and let her say it.
Hold on. It said, would you punch your girlfriend in the face as hard as you can for $1 billion? No. It was $1 billion with a B.
It was $1 billion, and I saw that video today, and I was $1 billion, like, right? And the dude was like, without a doubt, he didn't let her get it
with no question. Right?
No question. So I get you a new face. That type of money. That type of money would change our lives. Yes, without a doubt. No, but I would be like, okay, make it $2 billion, and you got yourself a deal. I'm knocking you fuck out. Mike Tyson.
It's gonna be the best sleep you've ever had in your life. I promise you. Listen, relax your face, okay, and turn with it. Just turn with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna when it gonna shock you.
But don't be mad if the natural two-piece, because it's I can't.
I'm not coming with
the cross. Gotta go. The cross. All right.
See, Jeff said coming back with the.
That's too much. That's too much.
Hey, $2 billion, 2 punches. I'm just saying.
Okay, hold on. You got to make it look convincing.
Exactly. That's what I said. Because that first one, you be like, you gotta make it convincing. Oh shit!
Hit her once. That's not convincing, but you follow through.
Follow through with that second one.
The first one is a warm up.
Oh, what happened? I'm not. You said my left. I'm a righty, so I had to pepper the steak, and then came down with There we go.
Pepper, not the lemon pepper. Not the lemon pepper.
I got the preppy. I'm gonna prep you with the left, boom, and I'm come over, pow. That way you already in motion. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, because if I throw the left, look, it ain't gonna connect. That's right. You said the hardest punch, right? I can't come straight with the right hand because then I'm like, it's gonna be sloppy.
You got
nobody punch.
It's the twist.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody punches their first punch like super hard. It's fuck like in the moment's notice.
Yeah,
like, no, you gotta be like in an instant.
You gotta hit the bag a couple times just to warm this muscle up, and then come, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why in a fight, normally it's like 3-4 punches. So that because the first 2 or 3 is like I'm trying to get it together, and then the muscle activates, and you're like,
and then muscle memory kicks in.
You know what I'm saying?
Muscle memory kicks in. Those fundamentals.
Maybe that's why Roy Jones was doing that. He was warming the muscle. I figured out his strategy. He's warming the muscle. He gonna hit you, pow, and then you're not expecting when this one come.
Because if you're thinking that he's showboat, you over here trying to showboat. Oh, click.
Yeah, then it connect, and then you like, oh shit, fuck man. Oh shit,
But
listen, here's the thing. Back to the question.
Mm-hmm.
$2 billion?
A bit, and this is what I need. This is and I told my wife this. What if it was I either punch you as hard as I can for $1 billion, or you broke for the rest of your life? She talking about, I'll be broke. I said, I can't have that. I can't. See, you on the wrong way.
Yeah,
we're gonna be broke forever. We're gonna be broke forever. Fucking with you because you didn't want to take punch. You can't take punch. It's one.
I'll take a punch.
I would take a punch
from Mike Tyson. If you're gonna give me $1 billion, I will take a punch bare fist from Mike Tyson.
I can reconstruct my jaw perfectly.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I still have up $2 billion.
A little bit of brain damage. That's fine with me.
Listen, I will pay the money.
I already got enough of it. So.
Look, Elon Musk doing that little chip shit. Boom, we good to go. I'm back in the game. Easy. Listen.
Oh my god.
I don't think. And see, women, this is not
understand how much $1 billion is.
Like, that's what I'm. Do you understand the average savings account? Annual percentage rate is 1.5%. Do you understand that annually, if you just put $1 billion in a savings account and never touched it, annually, you will make $15 million a year? 1.5% of $1 billion is $15 million.
365, baby.
I could live off a portion of the interest.
Yes, yeah, I would live off of 500,000. That's it.
That's more than enough.
That's more than enough. 500,000, and I'll be balling.
And be
balling.
No budget, neither. No budget. Hey, I can walk into fucking Louis Vuitton and say money's no object and still. Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Do you know I can purchase what? 5 Subways for $500,000?
5 Subways. Like the restaurants. 5
the
Subways.
Restaurant. I can buy
not
5 chains of Subway. I can buy 5 Subway chains. 5.
So and we're only talking about 1 billion. Elon Musk is worth how much?
I think it was like last time I checked, it was like 46 something.
Jeff Bezos was worth 1.7 trillion. Stop the madness.
Stop playing
with the T.
The fucking madness.
What is that? That's 100 million billion.
It's 1,000 billions.
1,000 billion. Yes, 1,000 billions.
Jesus Christ! What? He can never, in his lifetime, even his grandkids' lifetime, they can never run out of money. It's impossible to spend $1.7 trillion. It's impossible.
So this is this is one misconception people have. So if you have stocks, you have bonds, you have property, all of that gets put into your funding. So it's easy to become a millionaire, honestly.
Actually, I have 800,000. My net worth is $864,000 right now.
See? And you broke as a joke.
And I'm broke as shit. I have no money. I have $0.
No. So, everybody, there's a lot more millionaires now, and they're fucking broke.
I just need 200,000 more, and I'll be a millionaire
Now,
technically.
if you sold off all your assets, that's a whole different story. But
Then you have liquid. So there's a understanding finance is understanding liquid versus asset.
but the point what I was trying to bring up is I'm pretty sure like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are not broke like
No,
you and I.
by any means.
They probably are sitting on maybe like 900 million.
I would say $250 million
with cash. Everything else is a part of their businesses, and which is coming with their net worth.
and
If they
assets
sold all the
and
network and assets, then it would be worth that much. But probably liquid money that they have on them, probably sitting somewhere in 900 million and gaining interest
yeah.
as we speak.
So ladies, don't take that
Just made $1 million.
don't take that scenario as disrespect.
It ain't disrespectful.
When we say without
we gonna be
question,
up.
it's because that billion can turn into a trillion real fucking easy.
Real easy.
If you invest it right,
Bro, you don't like, okay, so literally speaking, there aren't any real banks that would take that type of money. Like you can't go to Navy Federal and
deposit $1 billion check.
hey,
be
I got $1 billion right now.
They would have the police at the door in 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Believe that.
You and you would have to find somewhere really.
Like, hey, look, and it's a cashier check from Chase Bank. Like, it's real. It's real. It's
Hey,
real.
listen. Hey, Nate, look, it's legit. It's legit. I promise it's legit. But look, I understand you got to audit and all that shit. Navy Federal can't even release more than $500,000 a day. They can't. They cannot. So you will be getting $500,000 checks every day. That'll be like a year long.
Damn, for $1 billion. God
For
damn.
billion. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Now, look, think about it. Now, if you walk in there with, 2 or 4, 5 suitcases, all right, check this out. Look here.
Oh, not even.
They can't even take it.
Two or
There's
four.
no
That's not
bank.
even a million yet.
I know. That's
No,
just like,
that's
hey, look,
there's no bank in the world that you can literally go to
and deposit $2
and
billion.
deposit that type of money.
I'm about to
Like
do some math.
you probably got to go to the Cayman Islands somewhere, and that'll be the only thing, or Monaco.
Here's another reason I hate this damn iPhone. Sorry,
Another reason why you hate it.
the max I could put in this damn calculator is $100 million.
Turn your phone sideways, landscape.
Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate it. Samsung ain't had to do all that. That's all I'm saying.
Yep, turn the phones out.
More zeros.
Yep.
All right, divided by 500,000. That's 2,000 deposits. That's
God
not.
damn. That's not even a year.
That's more than a year. Fuck. That's like what 3, 6, 9. Fuck. That's like 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. Could you imagine?
Every day.
Every
That's
day.
the deposit.
There's only 84,000 seconds in a day. I get paid more than $1 a second.
Nigga, taking a piss is like $1 million. Woo!
Bruh. Do you know 2,000 days to get my full $1 billion deposit?
I love it. Nigga ain't got the word.
Navy Federal would give me anything I wanted in the
Hey, do you want your own personal branch?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
That's by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that's the goal. I want to own a bank. We need to own a bank. We need to own a bank. just want to put that.
Not a chain. Not a chain.
No,
A
not
bank.
not a franchise. I
Not a
want an actual bank certified by the FDIC. I want an actual bank.
So, and how you do that again? Like we're not just talking about this. We're not talking about like hopes and dreams here. We're talking about like
Something that can be
has
accomplished,
been thought about. There is a way to do it, and the way to do it is how banks are structured. Banks are crowdfunded.
Yep.
You know, in more fancy ways of saying it, but you got to have people that invest into your money or invest into your bank. But if you
I just want one person. I just need Tyler Perry. That's it. That's all I want.
Like if you have your own bank, you'd be like, okay, these are the type of stuff that I'm going to have. You take that $1 billion, right? You know where I'm about to go with this.
Yeah.
You know where I'm about to go with this. You know you're gonna fuck that, right?
Go.
I take my bank, I open it. DJ Chef, you want to start your business, right?
Yeah.
Here is $100,000 for you. All you got to do is pay me back this money over a certain amount of time with interest. That's it. That's how banks are run. Rich people.
Listen, I want to make this clear. You start a bank, you loan one person $1 million. That's it. You don't got to have no other people in your bank. One person $1 million, right? And you give them, say, a 4% interest rate annual, right? Your bank will be funded forever. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
That's the play.
That's the play.
What more do you want?
And then it goes back to my whole point. Why don't we have this? With all the rich millionaires, billionaires that we as people.
You got to be rich to have a bank. I'm about to do some
research.
research.
I'm just saying, like, why don't we have a black-owned bank yet?
I'm sure that we do have black-owned banks, but
it's
not on a national
scale.
That's where the kicker comes in. So no, there's been no black individuals that are like, let me expand this. Business is all about scaling, right? So let me scale this on a national level.
Right.
Why the fuck haven't we done that? If you can get this shit in New York,
Atlanta,
you can literally that's without question.
Yeah.
Atlanta gonna be the hub.
Well, I mean, Killer Mike's already done it.
I truly, to God honest truth, believe that. Like in 20 years, like people are going to be fighting to live in Atlanta.
I really want to own a bank and then hire all white people. I want that so bad. Listen, I've been watching. I was watching. Now, don't judge me. My wife got me watching Sisters on BT, right?
Hey, man,
it's a good show. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's a lawyer on there who she starts fucking this very rich dude, right? Come to find out, he's the owner of the firm, right? But everybody at the firm thinks it's this old ass white guy that owns the firm. He was like, I do that because he's the face. If he's the face, then I'm left out of it. I make all the money, but he's the fucking face. Cool. That means they don't gotta see a nigga on the face of this shit.
Right.
Perfect. I'm fine with that. I don't want to be the face of it. I want to make the money. The face. That's the thing. My mom used to tell me this all the fucking time.
You don't need
to become rich. Move in fucking silence. You want silent money. You want quiet money. Money that motherfuckers don't like. They think you got it, but they don't know. You know what I mean? That's what I want. So
exactly. Like case in points. Who owns Tower Records? I don't fucking know. I mean, you can Wikipedia, but you don't see this motherfucker out there buying Benzes or in TMZ doing stuff unless he's making power moves.
I want to move in silence. So I don't even want it to be like, I want it to be a black bank, low key as fuck.
So and It's and you know what? It's so hard to get black folks to believe in what you want to do because black people get scammed out a lot of stuff all the time.
True.
All the time.
We fall.
Give us 5 more minutes. Give us 5 more minutes, Chef.
5 more minutes, Chef. Come on, 5 minutes, man. Please.
You was late anyway, so we
started 5 minutes late, nigga.
And I tell her I said it.
But yeah, all these people move in silence. We should be striving and doing the same. But like, stop scamming your own people, man. Come on.
That's that part.
And when you stop doing that, you start to believe in black-owned businesses, and then entrepreneurs, because their products are good, not because they're black, because they have good quality product. And you know what? Another message for black folks out there: when you get a job and you're at work, be professional. Let's start being more professional. Let's start being more professional. Because again, everybody on here can attest to, you're going to a ghetto ass place that's customer service just sucks. You got people that are rude and just ghetto.
I'm never coming back.
You don't want to go there. So help yourself.
Think about it. It's some Chick-fil-A's in the hood that are excellent.
Absolutely amazing.
Excellent. They got the best fucking service. It's all niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But they got some good fucking service. And you be like,
shout out to Stacey McGee. Shout out to Mr. McGee out there in the hood. In the heart of Oak Cliff, baby. And
listen,
probably got the line wrapped around the building 2 times.
Yes, and I'm always coming to this Chick-fil-A. I fuck with this Chick-fil-A because number 1, it's a bunch of black people. Number 2, it's in the hood. Number 3, the service is bomb as fuck. But that McDonald's across the street ain't shit. They ain't never got more order right. And I was gonna say some shit about a McDonald's, about an experience that I had in the hood with this bitch who I said, let me get a 4-piece chicken McNugget Happy Meal for my fucking son. Yeah. This bitch, I get to the window. This bitch gonna give me just 4 nuggets. And I was like, where's the Happy Meal? Oh, you got to say that. You ain't say Happy Meal. Yes, the fuck I did. Look at your receipt, what it say. Okay, just because you punched it in wrong don't mean I didn't say the shit.
Rob, maybe you didn't say the shit.
I said the shit. There's a routine.
I need a meal for my son because that's what I heard. I didn't hear you say Happy Meal.
I said Happy Meal. What's the point of saying? Why would I say?
I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening. I just punched. I'm sorry. I just punched in my brain.
Why would I say 4-piece nugget? The fuck? That ain't a meal. Anyway.
Yeah.
I say all that to say, black people, we need a bank that is national. Talking about Navy Federal. What is that?
He over here.
Gingerbread marshmallow.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, that shit smell good.
We need a bank that is national on the Navy Federal level. We need like a Wells Fargo level. Okay.
Not on the scandal though. Not on the scandal.
No.
Not on the scandal.
Let me take that back. Chase.
There you go.
No, not even Chase.
I don't fuck with Chase neither, but it's national.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
National. Bank of America?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with them either.
It's
American.
Only
bank that I really fuck with is Navy Federal. I ain't gonna be honest. I'm
That's
honest
it.
with you.
That's the only bank.
I don't trust nobody else. I tried to go to Bank of America. I literally had one transaction that was like, no, this ain't for me.
Nah.
And we right back to Navy Federal.
Yo, them freaking hidden transaction fees. Yo, y'all
can have that shit.
Yeah, you can have it.
And then not getting my shit 2 days early? What?
Yeah.
I get my shit on the 1st and the 15th. It's a no for me.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for me.
I can't go back to any other bank, dog.
I can't, unfortunately.
Yep.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Chef trying to let us know that that's it for the show. That's just it for this episode.
You know how the Oscars, they just start playing loud. And I like to think Nuck and hold up, hey, I'm still up here speaking.
Listen.
Hey, PhD, when the last time your ass been home?
I was about to say
it's been a while.
Hey, I know. You know what I'm I'm saying?
He
Can
done
you go
moved.
back
He
to
ain't
your
even
office?
seen his own crib.
Yeah, in like 3 or 4
In a
days.
minute.
Go there, he'll grab
Well,
about 2 pair of socks and be like, all right, I'll be back.
Y'all mind your own business.
When last time you went home?
Get out of mind.
When last time you went home?
Stop that.
Yeah, oh my God.
When last time you went home?
Damn business, man. I'm shooting here.
Listen,
Nah.
listen. He done planned his route to work from there and everything. He know when to get up.
Shit, I can leave here in 3 minutes and still be on time.
Listen. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're gonna stop talking shit about you, PhD. That's it for this episode, man. I'd like to say thank you to all of our listeners out there, everybody that's tuned in on the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitch Live, Twitter Live. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Keep running up them comments. Make sure you keep sharing these videos. All right, you guys are who we do it for. Also, if you're listening to us on a podcasting platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Anchor, Spotify, all those podcasting platforms out there, we appreciate you guys and we love you guys as well. Stay tuned for the next one. You know we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, just a panel of brown people having good conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Friday is episode 20. And we load up all 10 episodes on all your podcast formats after that. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DJ Chef.
Hey, and it's me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. We just spilled the tea. You know who we are because we came to drop bars.
Actual information, ladies and gentlemen. We will see y'all next time. You know we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, like I just said. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We'll see y'all next time.